How did you find Manila?
In the Philippines.
Yes, I thought so.
And I also found an assignment.
Isn't that wonderful? What?
Here he is. James K. Winthrop. He's a special emissary to persuade the Japanese government not to convert $3 million into gold. Or else we're going to have empty bins in Fort Knox.
No good. We can't have that. Well, what makes him special?
Well, his close friendship with his Japanese counterpart, who happens to be a highly influential member of the Japanese Finance Committee.
All righty.
You want to go in?
Yeah.
Mr. Nagai-san?
The man on Winthrop's right is Mr. Takata. He's a very proper, very austere type gentleman, and very, very moral.
All righty.
On the other hand, Mr. Winthrop has a reputation for chasing the chicks.
Is that a fact? Does he catch many?
Well, he had a very wild thing going here about 10 years ago with a cabaret singer. He seems to like to show girls quite a bit. Have you figured out our assignment yet?
No, no, don't tell me. Let me not believe it for about 7 years.
We don't have time, man. Assignment is to make sure he attends to business and to make sure that he keeps the image pure.
We have got to keep him away from chicks.
See to it.
Mr. Winthrop Eliska sent me.
He doesn't really let too many grasses grow under his feet. He just made a date with that girl.
And you're not doing your job.
I'm sorry about that. He's rather swift.
Oh, excuse me, please. I want to get some cigarettes.
Oh, sure.
Well, if Mr. Carter finds out about that flower girl, then there may not be a meeting.
Yeah, all right, all right. Does he know who you are?
No, he thinks I'm some jazz buff that speaks Japanese and knows all the hot spots in town.
All righty, you stick with him. Like a glove, and I will see about breaking his date with the flower girl. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Honey, there's been a change in plans.
What?
Come on, I'll tell you in a cab.
What about him?
Yeah, he's the change in plans. He's a terrible square, anyway.
Yeah, I hate that. Is he one?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
And you?
Me? I'm with you. Quarterfinals against the Australian champion, but he didn't play fair. He kept hitting a ball where I couldn't reach it.
Did you ever play at Forest Lawn?
Forest Hills.
How can you play tennis in the hills?
Speed, stamina, cunning.
Cute. I wish I wasn't going to be so busy.
Well, look here, at least you're going to build me a drink, aren't you?
I'd love to, but I have a date.
Well, but if your date has any class, he won't be here until after dark.
All right, I'm going to build you a drink.
Thank you.
One for the freeway and then you leave.
Oh, listen, that's all right. Never mind.
What?
Well, all I really wanted, in all truth, was a story about that flower girl switch.
I didn't think you'd notice.
Oh, I have very rapid eyes. How'd you do it?
Very easy. Oshima.
Well, who's, Oshima?
I don't know. Some guy I met at the club.
Oh, well, you made a deal with him, huh?
Mm-hmm. $50 to tell Mr. Winthrop Eliska sent me. And if he asks me for a date, another 50.
Well, what was supposed to happen to Mr. Winthrop when he got here?
Who are you, anyhow?
Do I have to be somebody?
Not if you're just cute and don't ask a lot of questions. Moshi Moshi. Yes? Yes, he is here. Somebody knows you are here.
Yes. Scotty?
Big Jim's feeling youthful again.
Is that so? What? Stay with him.
Well, I'm right behind him. He's headed your way.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. I promise. No more questions. Now, listen, but I don't have anything to do. And you don't really have anything to do either, so let's do it together.
Have you got $50?
Well, I have a lot of credit cards, and so let's go down to the Ginza, and we will hoist several of these, and we will have a few laughs.
I like that. Let me get out of this cornwall kimono.
Well, wait a minute. You look wonderful the way you are. Hurry it up, honey. I still got to get back to the hotel and change my suit.
Okay, baby.
Winthrop 商会に全部の技を示して、金さんにこの騒ぎを届けに行くからな。
Honey, can I give you a hand?
And do I look?
1 million yen. Let us go.
Ganko, what are you doing here?
Oh, don't tell me. It's your long-lost badger husband.
He's the bouncer at the club.
Is that so? Mr. Gonko, Mr. Gonko. Well, it is indeed a pleasure. I've always admired your work. I'm awfully sorry, but I don't happen to be Mr. Winthrop, but we can't ever win them all. I have to be running along now, but I will try to do...
Ganko, you leave him alone. He's a friend of mine. Now, would you please go over there and apologize? Ganko, put it down. Ganko is a friend of mine. Put it down. No!
Scott, what are you doing here?
A friend of mine is in trouble in there.
Oh?
With the police and everything. So, why don't you just take off, huh?
Yes. New Otani Hotel, please.
Jones, Jones, by heaven, I'm glad you've come.
Yes. Well, they're wonderful party favors you have there.
Sorry you had to miss the party. I had to trade these in for my shoes.
I never thought of you as being a carouser.
I did it for a friend.
Yes. Well, listen, officer. Do your duty, sir.
Well,
Take him away.
Wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. There's been a mistake. Hold it. Is that so? I think it's wonderful of you to show up, sir. Just calm yourself, Woody. It's been wonderful knowing you now. Behave yourself. We'll see you in about 20 years. Very sad case. Something like yourself.
Did you take care of everything, Mr. Winthrop?
Well, the police have agreed to drop the matter. And I think I've managed to pacify the young lady.
Well, Mr. Winthrop, I want to thank you very much for your help.
Frankly, Robinson, my first instinct was to let you clean up your own mess. But it seems that you're a tennis player of some prominence, and our image would suffer unless I interceded for you. In the future, I hope you comport yourself in a manner that won't embarrass your fellow Americans. I'm going back to the hotel, Scotty. Try to keep your friend here out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
That man is from the objectionable side of his family. You talk about hypocrites.
Don't blow your cool, champ. I got a cab waiting for you outside.
Follow that cab, driver. Was that an act in there? Was he kidding or what with all that yelling at me?
No, he wasn't kidding. You took his woman.
Oh, you kidding? You didn't tell him that they hired her to frame him.
No.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm taking his lumps for him. And that sumo Godzilla is chewing my leg off. And he thinks that I stole his woman, and you let him think it. That's beautiful.
Maybe you ought to join the Peace Corps.
They got a special on this week?
Yes, they do. Called No Bright Lights, No Glory, No Flower Girls Bringing Presents. Called just The Glory of Glow from Within.
It's wonderful. I'll have £1.25 of that. Haven't had any glow now in about a fortnight.
That was a heck of a party they had for you. All the photographers in town were there.
Hell. You know anything about economics? You ever study that stuff?
I took a few courses.
Well, give me a rundown, will you? But keep it small and simple because of the size of my brain.
Well, the dollar is backed up by gold.
Yeah.
And our reserve is at its lowest since 1938.
Sorry about that.
Now, if all the countries turn in their dollars, then we're going to have a lot of paper and not enough gold.
Well, if they succeed in sabotaging old Winthrop, what happens then?
Well, of course, they will probably devaluate the dollar, and our economy will be in a lot of trouble. And, of course, well, he is vulnerable.
Well, you know it. You'd think with all that at stake, the man would settle down and tend to business.
Well, what worries me is the man he's doing business with, Takata. Now, of course, they're friends, but Takata will stand for no hanky-panky, and just a roving eye will queer a deal with Takata.
No hanky-panky, huh?
Yeah,
Not a roving eye.
right.
What do you think about the wonderfulness of roving over to the corner where our ninny would get out and go straight to the home of Hanky Panky? Choir boy down there.
Right in the front pew. Well, now he's got a souvenir.
Yes. Maybe he'll stuff it and put it on his mantelpiece and make quite a conversation piece.
Did you say stuffed?
Isn't he wonderful? Come on, Scotty, we gotta get him out of here.
How?
I don't know. We'll convince him of the error of his ways. Argue with him.
How am I going to argue against a girl that looks like that?
Tell him her mother's a cop. Tell him his mother's on the phone. Now, come on, do so. Here, buy him a drink. Give him one of these.
Now, listen, he's going to have a big head when he meets Takata.
Well, as long as it's on him and not under his arm.
I'll be cunning.
I hope so.
Doc, we seem to keep running into each other tonight. I thought you were looking after your friend.
Well, I got him safely tucked away, and I figured I've earned a little fun.
Well, Robinson's escapade unnerved me. I just dropped in for a little nightcap. Won't you join me?
Yes, but you let me pick up the tab on this one. You've done enough.
That's kind of you.
The drinks for the Americans. This one for the ones still seated.
I needed that one. I think I could use another. Do you suppose you could order us one while I make a quick phone call?
Certainly will.
Good of you to see me, Miss Yana.
You saw me.
Oh, yes, it's an excellent performance. My cab driver gave me your message. You're a friend of Eliska's.
Aliska, yes. Please come in.
Well, he said he was going to phone.
Well, you better check the men's room.
Right.
We gotta find this man before he falls asleep.
He looked like he had a hard night.
It's been a bad week. I'm sorry, girl. No, not just that. Half an hour. I'll be right back.
Who is it?
Open up.
What do you want?
Autograph.
What?
Come on, what's your autograph? Open the door. All right, kick it in.
Just a minute. You can't sleep here.
Ah, I don't want to sleep. Get Winthrop out here.
Go away.
Come on. Winthrop. Winnie. Winnie, you in there?
Look, if you don't get out of here, I'm gonna call for help.
Give me a key.
What key?
Come on, honey. Give me a key for the door.
Find it. Hey, watch it. Let me go.
gotta
What are you
have that key,
doing?
sweetheart.
Let me go. Help! There's a man in my dressing room. Come and get him. Quick. Hurry.
Hey, fellas! It's soft fellas again. Hold it. Listen. Help!
You half-wit.
Hold it, everybody. Thanks a lot, champ. My camera. My camera.
No, man.
Give me my
It's-
camera.
Hey, no, you know what you're trying
Come on.
to ruin my career or something? Come on.
You could use a publicity, Jim.
It's bad publicity, man.
Come on, I'll give you a negative for it.
I'll buy it from you at $28.
How about 30, Jim?
There's 30's a lot of money now. I'll pay you $30 because.
I paid the chump. It's cheap. 写真撮りましたか？はい。
Come on, Cal. Let's go. Wake up. Cal.
It's me and I'm drunk again.
No. Listen, come on. Come on, we gotta catch up with Ito.
No, we don't have to.
No, we don't. I think you work better when you're drunk.
You can call for 7:30.
Mr. Robinson, come in here. Quickly, please, quickly.
Nothing quickly today, sir.
Would you like some breakfast?
Never.
How about some coffee?
No.
How about a drink?
Scotty, there's a large noise in this room. Would you turn it off, please?
This is Joe Banning, Cal. He knows who we are. He's all right.
Wonderful, Joe. How are you?
How do you do?
Joe, you have a great right hand right there.
I must say, I was enormously relieved when Scott told me. Naturally, I assumed that there'd be security, but after last night, I was beginning to worry.
Joe, you must have knocked last night's operation. A lot of us gave it a lot of our heart. How's Winnie?
Well, our eminent leader had a little too much last night, and he cannot make his appointment to pay his respects to Mr. Takata.
Well, then we must phone Mr. Takata and offer apologies and go back to bed.
Scott and I were wondering what protocol to follow.
Yes, and protocol says that a visit must be made by a ranking member of the mission.
Wow, let's send the ambassador.
Oh, but this, I'm afraid, is under the circumstances. I think this should be kept in the family.
Well, Joe, you're his personal secretary.
Oh, but this is a much too important note for a mere secretary.
Nobody has to know that you are a mere.
Well, Joe and I have come to the conclusion that there's only one man that's right for the assignment.
Let us by all means get him.
Scott, I I don't know about this thing. You know, this is the kind of decision that should be made at the highest level.
Well, can you get one in an hour?
Naturally not. And if Robinson makes a fiasco out of this, it's the end of my career.
Me? Yes. Me?
Yes, you.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Then you have to be kidding.
I never kid.
More tea, Mr. Robinson?
No, thank you. It's, tea's wonderful, but no, thank you.
Perhaps you would prefer something else.
No, not at all. As I say, the tea is excellent. It's not really the tea. I guess it's, me. May I be frank with you, sir?
I agree there's merit in speaking out, frankly. To accept, as it were, the necessity of putting aside the amenities and coming straight to the point.
Yes. Well, I endorse that, sir, yes.
Then, if I may speak bluntly, is there perhaps some connection between this malady of the Honorable Mr. Winthrop and certain disturbing rumors which have reached my ears?
Rumors? Rumors, sir. Rumors can be found on every street corner. And surely a commodity in such large supply can never be of great value.
Please, Mr. Robinson, we agreed to speak bluntly.
Yes, we did. After you, sir.
Can you deny these stories of drunkenness, immorality, of riotous behavior, of police interventions and arrests?
No, I can't. No, it's true. But I think the whole truth has not reached your ears, sir. Actually, you see, a certain athlete, an American here in Tokyo, a tennis bum, we call him, managed to get himself in exactly the predicament that you are describing. In any event, Mr. Winthrop, out of the goodness of his heart, took the time from his busy schedule to intercede for this young man.
Do you know this to be true?
I was there, sir. Yes, I scarcely left Mr. Winthrop's side since he arrived in Tokyo. I can assure you, sir, that from the moment he stepped off the plane, he has had but one thought in his mind.
Of course. Of course, the conference. Mr. Robinson, you cannot know how greatly you have relieved my concern.
Oh, good.
I have dishonored an old friendship with doubts.
Sir, he will never learn it from my lips.
Discretion is the mark of a true diplomat.
Oh, well.
I predict a fine career for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I can't tell you how delightful our little meeting has been to me.
Your visit has done nothing to lessen Mr. Winthrop's hope for success at tomorrow's conference. As evidence of my good wishes, I am sending him an ancient elixir to hasten his recovery. Now, this is made from strained sea kelp and ground octopus eye. If taken every 4 hours, he will be sound as a dollar.
Very good. Rest assured, sir, I will see that he takes every last drop per your instructions.
As for your own health, a draught of the same tonic. Drink it, Mr. Robinson.
Now, sir?
Yes.
You don't put anything with it, water or anything like that?
No, as is.
Strange sea kelp and ground eye of octopus, do you say, sir?
A baby octopus. Drink it. The odor can be overcome with practice. You'll feel better immediately. A telephone for you, Mr. Robinson.
Hello, Robinson here.
Scott said to call you. Give you this message. The Lone Ranger rides again.
What?
I'm afraid Mr. Winthrop is on the loose again. I received a call of alarm from Scott. He's at the Onsen Baths. Meet him there. Quickly.
Right. Thank you.
This bath is occupied. Scott, now what are you doing here? Now, don't tell me this is a coincidence.
No, sir, I followed you.
You followed me? By what right?
Keep you out of trouble. I'm an intelligence agent. I've worked with Kelly Robinson.
A tennis player?
It's just his cover. He stood in for you last night with Seda.
He had no right to interfere in a personal matter.
Personal matter. There was a plot to ruin the mission, and so was that scene in the strip joint. We better get out of here before the plot thickens and maybe succeeds.
If you're implying...
Not implying anything. You started chasing girls before you unpacked.
Chasing girls? Me? Now listen, those women all claim to be friends of Aliska's.
Aliska's?
She's a woman I used to know a long time ago.
Cabaret singer.
Well, yes, she used to sing in a cabaret. How do you know?
We have a dossier on you.
She's an old and a dear friend. And I simply tried to look her up. And that's the truth.
Well, then I apologize. I'm sorry, but everything we've heard about you and all the reports on you, just... I'm sorry.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like a little privacy to sweat out this headache. Can't be locked.
Well, it is. This is a plot to smear. They'll do anything to torpedo the conference. Please, this is not the time.
Do something! Get him out of here! Offer him money, offer him anything, but get him out of here! No, get him out of here! Kelly, baby, you look sharp.
Yeah. You feel like taking my picture?
Not today. Didn't pay for the last one.
Yanko!
No good. No good. Bad bet. And I'll cover it.
Yes, you lose. 外で待ってね。
Close the door, Ito. Causing a draft.
Not a very dignified pose, gentlemen, but I always try to cooperate with the press.
Ito, get out of here.
There seems to be something missing from your total picture here. Could it be a girl?
How about 4 girls?
Aha, holding their breath.
No, you fool. Mr. Winthrop, come on out of the water before you're hit with a girl.
Hit with a girl? Sounds like a charming fate.
Yes, my
What
friend.
have you got in mind?
Have you got a handkerchief?
Yes, it was.
Let
What
me
are you
have it.
doing anyway?
I will produce for you a magical trick. You notice during this trick, my fingers never leave my forearm.
I hope not.
I will wave a hand, abracadabra.
Will you cut that out,
What does your dossier tell you about Eliska? That she was a stateless person, an entertainer in a cheap cabaret, frequently raided by the police.
That's the way it read, sir.
But he doesn't tell you the kind of woman she was. Warm and gentle. And I loved her.
Could have happened.
We had 6 months together. And then I was transferred back to the States. I tried to take her with me, but it was impossible. Immigration, red tape. She was a stateless person. It would have taken years. I couldn't face her. I left without saying goodbye.
Yeah, well, a boat has a habit of sailing whether you say goodbye or not.
I wrote to her, and she answered me once to tell me she was having a child. I sent money immediately, but she didn't answer. And after a few months, my letters came back unclaimed. I never heard from her again. Now I've come back. I have to find her if I can.
Well, maybe we can help after the conference.
I appreciate all you've done. I got word from Takata. He told me of your visit. And he implied that he was considerably impressed by you, which can only help the mission.
Yeah, he's a fine old gentleman. I wouldn't take any of that tonic here, though. Well, that stuff is really too much. It's made out of fried octopus hips or something like that.
Eliska! After all these years. No. I've been trying to find you. Yes, of course I do. Yes. But I'm here on a mission for my government, and the conference starts tomorrow. After that's out of the way, Now, please try to understand, Eliska. It will only be a few days. Well, it wouldn't be prudent to meet before. Yes, of course. All right. I will, Eliska. She wants to see me.
When?
Tomorrow.
Before the conference. You told her no.
It was, like an ultimatum.
Even an old scandal is going to ruin you with the Carter.
Kel? I hope you'll forgive me for saying this, sir, but isn't it possible that out of her own bitterness, she could be working with Ito to discredit you?
Well, I couldn't blame her. I have to see her.
Well, all right. Not tomorrow, though. Tonight, before she gets a chance.
To embarrass me?
That's it.
Which proves a point. Always say goodbye.
Now, listen, we're going to be going by every 15 minutes. You make sure you catch us on the first pass.
Do my best. Winthrop. Will you tell your mistress I'm here, please?
James? You shouldn't have come here.
I couldn't wait for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
So you called. You said tomorrow morning.
I didn't call.
You didn't call.
You must leave at once.
I can't. I have to talk to you. I've got to know about the child.
There is no child.
I don't understand. You wrote me.
There never was a child. I wrote that letter because I was hurt. Because I wanted to hurt you. I don't anymore, James. You've got to leave.
Please, Eliska. At least, let me do something.
There's nothing to do. Just silence.
Get into the truck, quick.
What are you... Listen, if you're going to rob us or hold us for ransom or something, I'm telling you, sir, this... I must be frank, and Scotty, tell him.
Well, I mean, we're penniless. We don't even have a yen to buy a bowl of kelp.
You're not that worthless. You led us to Eliska. We knew about her, but we couldn't find her.
Eliska? Do we know an Eliska?
Oh, listen, there are many exotic places and lands in Eliska. Well, how's that come? Baked or?
The beloved of your Mr. Winthrop. We will give them their few moments.
Cupid with a gun.
In 20 minutes, we will raid their love nest. And Mr. Takata will know about it. And Mr. Winthrop and the mission will be destroyed. Get into the truck.
Get smart now. Winthrop, where is he? Mr. Winthrop! Eliska? Eliska!
I am very sure. Who are you? What's the meaning of this?
Winthrop, we gotta get him out. There's gonna be a raid.
There's no one here by that name.
We brought him here personally.
Eliska, why are we being disturbed at this?
Mr. Takata. Mr. Takata.
Mr. Robinson, what are you doing here? Who is this?
Well, never mind who that is. This is the Mr. Takata, the same guy, I believe, that we've all... Mr. Takata.
What he's trying to say is that there's going to be a police raid, and we knew you wouldn't want to be found.
You're quite right, gentlemen. I should not want to be found here. If you will excuse us, Eliska.
Yes, of course.
Gentlemen, follow me.
Eliska, goodbye.
Gentlemen, Oh, you are still very young men. But am I not right in believing that you are understanding ones?
Well, we try to be.
Yes. There are those who own a philosophy of one life, which not everyone subscribes to.
That is quite true, sir. You will run across some blue noses wherever you go.
My friend, Mr. Winthrop, I hardly believe he would understand.
No, I don't think you would. However, discretion is a pearl of great value.
And silence, gentlemen, is golden.
I'm for that.
Me too.
I say.
Boys, I will say it's been an experience.
Well, we made out a little better than the last time.
In every way. First, there's knowing that Eliska won't want for anything. Well, she seemed comfortably situated, didn't she?
I don't think there's any problem there, sir.
And then there's the success of the mission. Thanks to you. I intend to see that you get proper recognition for this. Yes, of course. A publicly acclaimed agent is...
a dead one.
All set, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you.
All right, sir. Good luck.
Take care of yourself and behave.
Right.
Bye.
Man, it's too much.
Well, I hate to be honest, but I think things are going to be a little dull without him around.
Dull? How can you be talking about dull? An exciting profession like the one we have. I'm ready for another assignment right now. Aren't you?
I'm poised.
I'm delighted that you said what you did, because I have an assignment for you seated directly opposite you if you will take a fix. Got it? You are to keep men away from her.
Certainly.
Other men. Excuse me. I wonder, can I be of assistance? They've been moving something back and forth. Those tire marks weren't here last night.
Well, where is she? Don't worry, she'll be here.
Who's that cat in the water? In the water over there. Who's that? No good, Jack.
was an agent for your government assigned to work with us.
Mr. Scott seems much moved.
Well, he knew her a lot better than I did.
Most evil man to do this thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Robinson, I have been told by my department to take you on faith. Up to a point. We have reached that point. Now, what is this all about?
All right, Captain, it's time you knew.
Good.
A few months ago, somebody stole a large quantity of radioactive elements out of one of our atomic installations. Isotopes of cobalt and strontium-90. American agents traced the theft as far as a small village on the coast of South America. There, the trail got muddy. It switched from vague rumors of the isotopes to these. And the trail of these has led us all the way to Japan. Those are diamonds.
They're like sand.
Industrial diamonds. Individually, they're almost worthless. But without them, half the world's industries would have to close their doors.
But you are after stolen isotopes.
Yeah. The trail of the two are bound together. Somehow. That much we know. Find the diamonds and we find the isotopes.
Well, what is the connection between the two?
She found out. A few more minutes, she would have told us.
Maybe she told us after all. She had it clenched in her fist.
It's an oyster shell. Imitation. Looks like plastic.
It is. You can pick it up in any tourist shop in Osaka. It's a cheap souvenir, an item. Good for keeping bobby pins, earrings, and stuff like that. You know, they have some of the greatest pearl-bearing oyster beds in the world, either side, for miles around. Does that suggest anything to you, Dr. IQ?
Yeah. Now, one of those oyster beds has now got a lot of phony oysters in it. Full of diamonds.
Give the gentleman in the balcony $10 silver.
Good afternoon, sir. What village is this?
Nanta Yumorideska.
Straight as old gentleman.
Konnichiwa. Nanta Yumorideska.
What did he say it was?
Freely translated, this is a place without honor where the samurai is dead.
Well, that's the name of the town, or he's just feeling a little grouchy today?
No, it's just a feeling of shame or disgust.
Well, that still doesn't tell us much. Most old men have a right to be disgusted.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
You're sure you speak Japanese?
I can't understand it. These are the friendliest people in the world to strangers.
Not today.
I think we've just rounded third base, Pally.
It's about time. What do you think, Doctor?
This is astounding. Absolutely astounding. I cannot believe it.
What is it? What is it, sir?
I cannot hear anything.
What frequency, sir?
All the time.
No. I'm talking about kilocycles, Doctor.
I never use that.
Never uses that. 3:18 p.m. oysters will emit no sounds. Incredible.
Hey! I found something. Oh. I beg your pardon, sir.
Help you, gents?
Good afternoon, young man. I hope we're not disturbing anyone.
Folks are trying to get their work done.
Yes, well, we certainly don't want to interfere.
Then don't.
Might we not talk to someone in authority?
Talk to me.
Well, the truth of the matter, sir, is that we've come to listen to your oysters.
Yes. With your permission, of course.
Yes. You see, after a close and highly scrutinized research, which was brought to us by Dr. Feldensorn during the time just before he left us, we have been able, with this device, to record the mating calls of 21 oysters.
All righty.
Yes, this is the famed marine ophthalmologist, Dr. Laurel. I'm his assistant, Dr. Hardy.
I don't think folks want you fooling around with their oysters.
Oh. Well, I wonder if we might ask someone.
You just asked me.
I'm afraid he has you there, Doctor.
Yes, well, I hate to be rude or anything, but I wonder, might I ask, what is your authority, sir?
Well, I'm a health officer for the government. We're a team. Been some sickness in the village. We're checking it out. You don't want to catch anything, right?
Oh, my, certainly not, no.
You speak English very well, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, we missed our lunch, though. I wonder, would it be possible for us to have something to eat before we go along?
It's all right with me, but there's no restaurant here.
Oh, well, we have sandwiches.
Sit down over there and eat and go.
All right.
Third base, nothing. We just slammed the ball clean out of the park.
Well, I'll tell you, one home run doesn't make a whole ball game, and they look pretty well organized to me.
I think we better turn that Geiger counter on and leave it on.
I can't. The batteries are low.
We got a couple more.
Yes.
I don't feel like sliding in the home plate and finding out later it was made of strontium-90. We'll be walking around dead and never know it.
You promised you wouldn't do this again.
What?
Peanut butter, jam, and mayonnaise.
That's great.
With Swiss cheese.
Eat it. You grow up strong like Daddy.
アメリカのお医者様ですか？
はい。
私の友達のお母さんが病気なんです。お願いします。どうか助けてください。
What is it?
She heard we were doctors, and she wants us to see her friend's mother.
おい、そいつらの邪魔せんと早う仕事場に戻り。
Babyface Nelson doesn't seem to like the idea.
Is that so? Yeah, but you know what?
What?
She's prettier than he is.
Would hate to have to put you in quarantine, gents. Just hate to see you catch something you weren't expecting.
Ready to catch whatever you got, Charlie. You go back up the beach and tell that to your girlfriends.
You know, you're getting pretty bad in your old age.
You're getting bored, too.
You keep my show.
fever. It's not too high.
Look at her hands, like a sunburn.
Yeah. What did daughter say?
Nausea first, progressive weakness, finally this, all in the past few days.
Well, why can't they get a doctor?
Because Babyface and the boys have sealed the town off. Nobody goes in or out. Pull that.
Scotty?
Hmm?
Sure.
Plug this in.
Oh, no.
We found our isotopes.
そしてこの人のお父さんは死にました。あいつたちがこの村に乗り込んできて、そして今は何の期待もなく何かが起こるのを待っているだけなんです。
Well, whoever it is we're up against, it certainly isn't Babyface and his boys. They're just doing their job for the man upstairs. Somebody who can put his foot on the throat of the village and keep it there almost a whole month.
What about the woman? How was she poisoned?
Well, she said the oysters did it.
The what?
Well, each family out here owns an oyster bed, like property on land. My father was an elder of the village. He was a highly respected man. And Babyface and the boys came in, took over the oyster beds, and terrorized the whole village. All but the father of this family, and he wouldn't knuckle under, so he tried to get out of the village. So they stopped him and told him politely they were going to make an example of him. And pretty soon his oyster bed, the central portion of it, went bad. Nobody else, just his.
They poisoned his oysters with the isotope? I don't believe it. That's out of somebody's comic strip.
That's what the father thought. He and his wife, this woman, brought up the oysters by hand to examine them. And every one of them was dead or dying. Well, the father was burned, too, of course, but never got a chance to show. He went after Babyface, and they killed him. When they got their point across with maximum clarity, without the oysters, there are no pearls, and this village dries up and blows away. They couldn't take the chance that the same thing might happen to them, so the people knuckled under. And they wait.
For the man.
For the man.
Tell her we're not doctors, will you?
She guessed that already.
I don't even know her name.
May.
As in spring?
Right.
Where are we going with May?
To her house.
Where are you going?
I'm going to her house, too.
I was afraid of that.
お二人様には先ほどこの娘が申しておりましたが、私どもを連れてあの人殺しの悪い奴らを私どもをお連れになってあの人殺しの悪い奴を。
What's up?
Simple request from simple people in trouble. May saw the gun under your coat. They don't know who we are, but they want to buy the gun. They want us to kill Babyface. Doesn't look like much, does it?
Nope, it doesn't.
That's the entire wealth of the village. All they have.
What's in the pot?
Stewed rabbit. It's a delicacy, man. Somebody's wife spent all day cooking it. Listen, Kel, these people need a job, and they wouldn't kill us.
It might.
Well, we could give it a try.
Well, we can't be making waves here. We gotta sit tight and wait till something happens. Something breaks. We don't want Babyface. Who needs him? We want the man. Now tell them that. Ask them if they have any idea when he might come.
How's tomorrow morning? That soon enough? Face down on the floor, arms out straight. Now, gents. I kept telling you this wasn't a healthy place, but you wouldn't take the hint. Now it's a definite quarantine. For openers, you gotta learn who is in charge. What up?
That's him. The kid from the beach.
All right, hold it. Anything that we cannot finish, don't...
All right, come on, Jack.
Scotty, will you sit down? Look out, he's got a weapon. Hey! Hey!
Myself, sir, I have nothing but talent. Charm and warmth for you. At your service.
Break anything?
No. You see those invisible magic blocks I threw?
Well, I don't know. It hurts a little bit right back in here. Yes, that's it.
This is Beach Blanket. Come in, sea leopard.
Make your report.
The water is smooth and calm, sir.
The 2 Americans?
Got him under control. Not going to be a problem.
And the general?
Good shape, sir. He talked to us this afternoon. Says his government is ready to do business. He'll be here soon.
The general is not to be trusted. He has tried to betray us before, and he will try again. Put him through as soon as he arrives.
Yes, sir.
私のおじさん、仏をとても信じているんです。この村の人たちからは神様のように崇められています。
Your father?
It's our uncle.
He's pretty spooky.
He's a Zen master.
Master of what?
Archery. It's a religious art in Zen. Once they're turned on in meditation, it's practically impossible for them to miss a target. He's pretty spooky, I'd say, yeah.
A handy weapon to have. How about borrowing?
No chance, man. It's a very special weapon. Unless you're used to it, it's too difficult to control.
What about him? Would he use it?
Not against another man, never.
Blanket, come in, please.
Report, please.
The general is here, sir.
Put him on.
My government accepts term and condition. Payment in full upon delivery of cargo.
Very good, General. Beach Blanket.
Yes, sir?
Tomorrow morning, 6 bells. All village personnel will work through the day without break. We must be finished by nightfall. Is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Make the general as comfortable as possible. Good night.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I'm very sick. Tell her that I am very sick.
Listen, I just don't understand it, man. I get beat up just as much as you do. I never wind up with a beautiful girl. Every time I wake up in some alley sleeping next to some snoring wino.
Well, that's part of basic training, man. Didn't you take the course? Advanced Hero Lumps, it's
I'm
called.
afraid I never had any of the good courses.
安楽にして差し上げられたらよろしいんやけど。
That's all. I'm going directly to sleep.
Arrived. It looks like an invasion.
It looks like D-Day out there. Must be about a dozen of them.
All we got is a weapon only one man can use, and he won't.
Sir, any questions for these gentlemen?
No, either kill them or put them to work.
Well, fellas, what's it gonna be? You can do an honest day's work and live an extra day? Or cash in now? Whatever you think is best.
Listen, I don't mind doing an honest day's work. I mean, air filling the lungs. What do you say?
No, I think it's a wonderful idea. Definitely is.
I think you made a right decision. こいつら外へ連れて行って仕事させんねん。はい。出ろ。Out!
My instructions to you were implicit, I thought. All indigenous personnel will work today.
He can't work, sir.
Indeed.
He's a holy man. He meditates.
Beyond work. Like the Sangoma.
Sir?
The witch doctors of my country. Were it not for their lies and petty foolishness, the beliefs they instilled over the centuries, the Zulu nation might have survived. Instead, we are slaves in our own land. Every leader of value forced into exile.
Baba.
He has a weapon.
It's not a weapon, sir. It's part of his religion. If he used it against another man, he would lose his soul. That's what they believe.
An unknown man with a weapon is unknown, except for his weapon. Today he will work. Tomorrow he may meditate.
Yes, sir. おじいさんすんまへんけどな、今日からアンさんにもやっぱり仕事してもらわんと。
You look puzzled, General.
Your Highness, you accept large sum of money was advance consideration for deliver your diamond. Also, to obtain the isotopes on our behalf. I see no diamond, no isotopes, no evidence of them. Do you deceive us, Your Highness?
No.
Then where is your cargo?
Just now at the bottom of the sea. Come along.
Amazing, ingenious,
foolish, and dangerous, and needlessly expensive. Forced upon us by your repeated attempts to steal my cargo during our prolonged negotiations.
Not so, I protest.
Your men were caught on my ship searching for the diamonds. They talked, mentioning you specifically by name, sir. Understand me clearly, sir. Any further attempt to steal my cargo without payment will result in disaster for both of us.
ちょっと借りる。さて皆、これからほんまのこと言わせてもらいますね。おい、俺の言うことよう聞いとけや。ほんまにおもろいことはこれからやで。仕事が済んだ思ってジタバタする奴がおったら、バラされるか痛い目に遭うか、もっとどえらい目に遭うかどうか知らんで。まあみんな行儀よう並んでその辺で聞いといてや。ほっとそこで結構や。みんな行儀ようなったか。お前らの中から3人の別品を選んでちょっと借りる。つまりお前ら優等生が行儀を優先するための人質や。髪の毛一本も触らずに返すつもりやけど、もしどいつか札に密告しくさったら3人ともバラす。中から札に密告しくさったらちょっと私の女房だ。生らが行儀をするための。
They're taking hostages. He says they'll be well taken care of. Return safely.
Sure they will.
つまりお前ら優等生らが行儀をするための人質や。
This one, too.
It's all over, except one little thing. The folks here need one last memory to keep their mouths shut. And you're it.
Make a break for the servants, all we can do.
Which way is that? Run!
Command now. All of our lives depend on it.
He's already lost his soul, man. He's got nothing to lose. He'll do it.
Well, it's been a charm knowing you.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Yes. Warmth of Japanese currents.
Bayete cose.
Sakabuna infana.
Yebo. Sakabuana baba.
The Zulu greeting to the king is given from the knees, Mr. Scott. Preferably with the forehead touching the ground.
In South Africa, not in South Philadelphia.
We presume your presence here means bad news ashore.
Your men are dead, so's my partner. Fortunately, you have the women. By the time the villagers get up enough courage to call in the authorities, you can be long gone.
Well, those men had completed their function. And as it happens, we are just now at the point of departure. Now then, with your partner dead, we will assume that your presence here means you are prepared to offer your talent, skill, and background to our organization at a fee somewhat higher than you enjoy at present. Correct?
You need men?
We have men.
Oh, really? All right, then. You tell this one to kill me if he can.
All right, up! Up! Up!
This man would, without question, break your skull and disembowel you at an instant, Mr. Scott.
Maybe.
In any case, we would not risk his life for you. For 10 like you, 100. He and each member of my crew, and 1,000 more that you shall never see, are at once my brothers and my sons. We exchange a kind of loyalty not known in your world. A kind that can never be bought. Fukulu umyango. My name is Kitswayo. Does that signify anything to you?
The last Zulu king.
Betrayed and destroyed by the Boers and the British almost a century ago. Since then, we are slaves in our own land. A condition you may conceivably be familiar with, Mr. Scott. I am the great-grandnephew to the last Zulu king. That drop of royal blood was of significance to the mining interests of my country. They took me as a child abroad to school, to England, when I came of age. They felt they had bought my loyalty, just as you now propose that I buy yours. And I was sent out into my land to recruit my own people for the mines, which I did. But not quite as they envisioned. You see, the Judas goat had plans of his own. Look over the edge, Mr. Scott. "20 years and the efforts of 1,000 men lie at your feet. Then again, to whom does one sell industrial diamonds in bulk? To a nation, of course. One in desperate need in their headlong rush to industrialize.
That figures. And the isotopes go to the same place.
Unless we are attacked, yes.
And what if you're attacked?
No one gets the diamonds or the isotopes. The Zulu nation invented the scorched earth policy in the 1820s, Mr. Scott. We have a belief in it. In In case of defeat, leave nothing.
Just dump the isotopes on the diamonds.
You are a bright chap. It's a shame. But as you have seen, loyalty is the key to our existence. And loyalty cannot be bought. Go down, Mr. Scott, and join the ladies. If you cannot be bought, perhaps the gentleman with your background and knowledge might be sold. We shall see. Join the ladies, Mr. Scott. Well, la. Scotty, jump! Throw down your weapons!
We need an interpreter. You want me to translate that whole entire...
I'm not asking you to narrate, man. Just a few key phrases will do.
I have to lay over here. I don't even have a blanket to keep me warm.
Sorry about that.
You're a sadist.
ものすごく悪い奴らなんです。私たち恥と恐れの中に住んでいるんです。そしてその中にあなた様たちまで巻き込んでしまって。
What did she say?
Nothing. Go to sleep.
She's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life. Tell her.
おまわりさん、誰も来てくれないんです。それで私、あなた様たちが天の助けかと思ったんです。
Scotty, please.
If you don't shut up, I'm going to swallow my cyanide pill.
You haven't got one.
Well, then I'll eat one of your lousy sandwiches then. That ought to do it.
I'm falling in love, man.
Do everybody a favor and fall asleep, please.
Pure and shining. For the first time in my life. And she will never know because you want to go to sleep. Now, that's the lowest.
You should have thought of that before you made those lousy sandwiches.
本当に私たちの悪夢にまであなた様たち巻き込んでしまったこと、お許しくださいね。
What'd she say? What did she say?
Nothing.
Come on, man, I'm not kidding. Now, what did she say?
She said she doesn't like you. You're not her type. You got funny eyes.
Scotty?
What?
You're lying to me.
I wouldn't lie to a best buddy if there was one in the room.
Scotty.
What?
Listen, man. No more mayonnaise on the peanut butter. Deal?
All right. Okay, I'll translate.
Too late. She's asleep.
Albert. Welcome to Mexico. I'm Senor Beltran from the Ministry of Agriculture. I had hoped to greet you at the airport, but with the International Congress, there have been so many details. You must forgive me.
That's quite all right.
La reservación de la doctora Albert, por favor.
Sí, señor Beltran. Bienvenida, doctora Albert. Your room is on the 4th floor. It has a lovely view of the city. Doctora Albert, 445.
Muy bien.
Thank you. Am I the first to arrive?
No, two of your colleagues arrived yesterday. Dr. Stefanella from Italy and Dr. Pierfol from France. And Dr. Smithfield will be arriving from the States in a few hours. Perhaps you already know him, Dr. Roger Smithfield.
No, not personally. But in Canada, the Smithfield experiments with wheat are famous.
I'm looking forward to listen to both of you speak at the Congress. I hope you like Mexico, Doctor.
I'm sure I will.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Con permiso, señorita.
Usted muy amable, señorita.
Pase, por favor.
Dr. Roger Smithfield?
Yes.
May we ask a few questions, Doctor?
Help yourself.
What do you think the International Agriculture Congress will accomplish, Dr.?
Well, I don't think we'll really accomplish anything.
Well, that sounds rather pessimistic, Doctor.
It's not pessimistic, sir. It's realistic. And you wouldn't say that if you were up on your soil replenishment factors. Nor would you say anything if you knew about our nitrogen depreciation.
I'm sorry about that, sir. Would you hold it just for a moment, sir? Let me get a couple of photographs. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, just one more, please, sir.
I must go.
Vuelo 207 llega a la entrada 15. Flight number 207 is arriving at gate number 15.
What's happening?
I wish I knew, man. Still no trace of them. They're just plain gone. Went through a door and vanished.
Well, maybe they defected.
Agronomists do not defect, not in threes.
Threes? As soon as I had made the incision, he opened his eyes and smiled. I knew then my diagnosis had been correct.
The whole staff has been betting against you on that, Doctor. My congratulations to you, sir. Someone surely is going to write it up.
Well, I hope so.
Yes. Dr. Rachel Alford. She arrived by plane earlier this afternoon. Within a couple of hours, she had discovered her own magic door, walked through it, and disappeared. She's number 3.
I'm number 4.
Yes, sir, indeed you are. Better you than the real Roger Smithfield.
Look, would you be there? Because I need you close by when they pull the ribbon.
Oh, could never be a problem. Just drop a few grains of rice. I'll be there.
Taxi, señor. Sí, por favor.
Sir, do you think you could follow this black car right over
That
here?
black car? You make the joke, senor.
No, I mean it.
I'm an expert following cars.
Good. That's wonderful.
They never get away from Hernandez.
All right.
You see, I'm Hernandez.
Good.
I'm a genius with cars.
Yes, I think you locked the car, Hernandez.
Muchas gracias, senor.
Okay. Here we go. They're starting now. I wonder, could we start now, too?
Sí.
I think you'll be all right once you got started. Here we go.
Señor Ruiz. La reservación para el doctor Smithfield, por favor.
Oh, sí, señor Beltrán. Bienvenido, Dr. Smithfield. Your room is on the 4th floor. It has a lovely view of the city. Dr. Smithfield, 447.
Adiós, doctor.
Adiós.
This way, por favor.
Thank you.
No hay sitio.
No, it's all right. Quite all right.
Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Señor.
Acaban de mandar el baúl para abajo y ustedes lo suben otra vez. Idiotas.
The house phone, sir.
Oh, puede ser ese, señor.
447, please. Dr. Smithfield.
Thank you, senor.
Yes, follow that red truck.
The door's not locked this time. Yes. I'm an expert in following crowds. Right. Muchas gracias, señor.
Yes, I've always admired your work, sir.
Pero ¿cómo no voy a estacionar si demasiado de carga?
No, compadre.
¿Cómo, compadre? Usted es muy bonito.
Hágase un lado, por favor. Let's go.
Now which way?
unpleasant way to travel, I'm afraid. But no other accommodation seems so exactly right. You must forgive me. I am Kara Fatma, your host, my dear Dr. Smithfield. Kara Fatma.
Wonderful.
Some champagne?
No, not after a drunk ride.
Then, hamem.
How what?
Hamem. Exquisite pleasure, especially after an unpleasant journey. You deserve it.
I don't want it.
You'll like it.
Well, what is it?
Turkish bath.
You take it.
It will relax you immensely. Then some strong Turkish coffee afterwards. Soon you'll feel better. And I want you to.
I feel wonderful right now.
My dear Roger, when I say hamem, I mean hamem. Your colleagues are most anxious to see you, so let us not delay any further, huh? To the hamem. Okay.
You know, it's hot in here. I have to have that. Gotta have everything around here. You guys are just full of have this, have that. You guys are lucky you don't speak English. Because I'd kill you if you did. Probably don't know how rough and tough I am. I'll do that for you. That's all right. One of you will soften up, and when you do...
I am sorry, senor, but the clerk who was on duty has gone on vacation.
Along with all three of the bellboys.
Well, as a matter of fact, yes.
Yeah, figures.
Well, what do we do now?
Keep looking.
Perhaps if you tell me, what are you looking for?
A man.
A man?
In a trunk.
Oh, it's a shame. A man drinking on a job.
Oh, that drunk. He's in a trunk, a tall man in a trunk.
Ah, then we should look for a tall trunk.
Si, por favor.
Maybe we should look into a trunk store.
Almost anything, senor. And a very popular trunk, too. Why, just last week, I sold 4 of them to the same man.
Oh, my dear Roger. Did you enjoy the habit?
No, I didn't.
No. I find it so relaxing during periods of stress. Now, the champagne.
No, I'm sorry, I don't drink.
Oh. Well, your companions are most anxious to meet you, especially the delightful Dr. Albert.
Yes.
To your help?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. I want you to enjoy your stay here to the fullest. You have complete freedom of the house and grounds, but within the walls. Until later, Roger. He's a delightful man.
Dr. Smithfield?
Dr. Albert,
How do you do?
how are you?
Stefanello, molto piacere.
How are you, sir?
Gerald de Pierrefeu, welcome to our paradise.
Dr. Stefanello, Dr. de Pierrefeu, Dr. Albert, and now Dr. Smithfield.
Dr. Smithfield, are you a man of action?
Certainly.
Good. Then get us out of here.
How?
Well, with a plan.
Well, first I think we ought to find out why we were brought here.
And then what?
Well, then we take it from there. Now, we may even have to cooperate with the host.
Cooperate.
Temporarily.
Dr. Smithfield, a question.
Yeah.
Are you a coward?
No, but I'm a sensible man.
And unprincipled? Well, gentlemen, I am not unprincipled. I refuse to be.
Well, how about you, Doctor? How are your principles?
Well, I approve of being brave, but not ridiculous.
And I would like to get out of here, but I insist on staying alive during the process.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. There's not a man among you. Chicken hearts, all of you.
Elle va être fort, hein?
Senor, donde polizia? Si, grazie.
And from here, this road winds to the coast, as does this one. One to the north and one to the south.
Well, that narrows it down to two. And the only airport around here is Acapulco.
Yes, but nothing can leave from there without our knowing it, especially something as obvious as Fort Trunks.
Yeah, well, what about a little boat going up and down the coast could put in anywhere?
The police will check, of course, and render every assistance. But to check all the boats in that area will take a very long time.
In other words, what we have is our needle in our haystack. Sir, this is going to be straw by straw. Now, I need some help. Can you let me have a good man?
I have just the man you need, Lieutenant Hernandez.
My dear friends, you must forgive me for ignoring you so. But now I am completely yours. Shall we go on to dinner? Gentlemen. I trust you two have found a topic of mutual interest.
Dr. Smithfield has been telling me about his work.
Yes, and you must tell me about your work sometime, Dr. Albert.
Compared to what you do, Doctor, I'm sure it'll sound like child's play.
Certainly.
Now, to explain the mystery. To begin with, let me tell you about myself. I'm a spy.
For which side?
I said spy, Dr. Smithfield, not patriot. I have no sides. I work only for myself. I'm simply for hire. A dealer to the highest bidder at the highest price.
And what does that have to do with kidnapping us?
You mustn't take things so personally, Dr. Albert. Let me explain. You see, until just a short while ago, I, along with my competitors, simply specialized in selling information. But recently I was inspired to outstrip my competition by eliminating the middleman. To put it plainly, I am now selling the source of information. Even more plainly, I'm selling you.
I refuse. I refuse to be sold.
The arrangements have already been made.
Well, I don't care. I still refuse.
The official scorekeeper, please note that Dr. Albert refuses to be sold under protest.
It was a difficult decision determining the nature of my first shipment. I decided on agronomists because the problem of growing food exists everywhere. The trouble with having such masses of people is that somehow they all have to eat.
Why didn't you pick atomic scientists? They get all the publicity.
I agree.
Not enough flair. Agronomists were the perfect choice.
How much are we worth?
$500,000.
And where will we be taken?
No, that's a surprise. But there's a boat coming for you in 2 days. In the meantime, this is a house of many comforts. Enjoy them.
What would happen if we refused to work for our new masters?
You may do as you wish for your new masters. I've only contracted to deliver you to them. However, they're notably humorless people, and their arts of persuasion are as effective as they are unpleasant.
Well, they'll never make me work. Not me.
Oh, come now, Doctor. If I'm to judge by your reputation, you'll soon be growing wheat out of bare rock. My dear friends, accept the inevitable. After all, isn't that what life is all about?
Not my life. I'll never cooperate. You made a serious mistake when you chose me for your shipment.
I don't make mistakes, Dr. Albert.
Oh, you don't? Well, then you'll be very unhappy to learn that this man is not Dr. Smithfield. Agronomist. Why, he doesn't even know the difference between buckrum and buckwheat.
Oh, dear. I'm ashamed of you, Dr. Smithfield. Even I know the difference between buckram and buckwheat.
Buckram is a cloth, Doctor.
Now, the question has been raised. Are you indeed the real Dr. Smithfield? Because if you're not, then you must be a spy.
A spy?
Don't say it with curled lips, my dear. I'm a spy. Nothing to be ashamed of. As one professional to another, you realize that I must dispose of you.
You mean kill him?
Yeah, afraid so. Did you hear me?
You must have been a lousy spy.
I've had my successes.
Not many, though. See, your problem is you don't think ahead, you don't anticipate. Now, you're supposed to deliver 4 agronomists, including Dr. Smithfield, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, what's going to happen to your reputation, your status with your employers when you only deliver 3? Irreparable damage. That is, unless
Unless what? Unless what?
You see, you don't know how to change history. That's your big flaw.
Unless what?
Unless she's confused.
Oh, no. I'm never confused.
Not never, Doctor. Seldom, maybe. But a few minutes ago, you were confused.
Oh.
Now, you can still deliver 4 agronomists. Think about it and tell her how.
Dr. Albert, may I present Dr. Smithfield, the real Dr. Smithfield. And in view of the fact that I swore upon the Koran to deliver 4 live agronomists, or to bury 3 dead ones, and a spy, aren't you pleased to know that he is the real Dr. Smithfield? And weren't you just a bit confused a while back?
Yes,
Yes. Beyond a shadow of doubt.
beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Good. Dr. de Pierrefeu, you know your colleague, Dr. Smithfield?
Of course, Dr. Smithfield.
Dr. Stefanello, you know Dr. Smithfield, of course, don't
Certainly,
you?
Dr. Roger Smithfield.
Well, I'm delighted. You know, I like you. I don't even know who you are.
Well, I'm known here. You can ask anyone.
Dr. Smithfield, I presume.
That's right.
You see, this road passes through more villages.
Yeah, well, there's a chance then that they saw the truck it went through 4 times, assuming that there were 4 trunks.
Well, it's, as you say, a long shot.
Right now, amigo, it's the only shot we got. I suggest we shoot it.
Vámonos.
Esta carretera está cerrada, no pueden pasar. How long has it been closed like this? No le entiendo su idioma.
May I? Buenas tardes.
No puedo perder el tiempo, estoy muy ocupado.
¿Sabe usted que mi amigo quiere saber desde hace cuánto tiempo está cerrado este camino?
Desde hace una semana.
Muchas gracias. He says it's been closed for a week.
All right, if you don't succeed at first, etc., etc.
Hiya.
I want to confess I was stupid. I'm sorry, Dr. Smithfield. I don't know what else to call you.
Dr. Smithfield, that's as good as anything.
Well, I thought you were a spy. I mean, his spy.
Well, I'm afraid that was my fault, too.
Yes, it was. You acted as if you were put amongst us to urge us to cooperate.
Yeah, but don't you see, I was trying to find out if you were going to cooperate.
I informed on you.
Yes, you did.
I've never asked a man to forgive me.
Try.
I can't.
Okay?
Forgive me.
All right.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Smithfield.
Oh. Well, tell me, Dr. Smithfield, don't you know anything about growing wheat?
Yes. Plant and pray.
Mm-hmm.
No, listen. See, what you do is you take wheat. The wheat grows, right? And then you take a sickle and you hack it down. And you take about 7 bunches home and you put them in a can and they go vroom. And you put them in a bowl and you eat them with bananas and milk.
That's right.
That's right.
Listen, I must tell you something. This place was honeycombed with tunnels. Kara Fatma showed it to us, but we tried and we couldn't find a way out. So I thought I ought to tell you.
That's right. Seeing as how we're friends.
Yes.
Even in the tunnel?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's not on the map.
I've been through so many blind alleys, one of them's got to be right. Feeling we're running out of time if we haven't run out already. If we don't check this one out, it's bound to be the one.
Vamos a ver.
Ándale.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, in case anybody should ask.
You never can tell me. It might be a door. My knuckles hurt. You can open it. Open it.
Well, this goes down.
It goes to the jetty. We can get there. We can swim to safety.
They said there was a way out. You all right?
Yeah. We only have another few minutes of light.
We better hurry.
It's a dog.
I was beginning to think you'd never get here. I thought maybe you'd lost your way or something. Oh, you look tired. Was the trip too much for you? Well, that doesn't matter. We have an old saying in Turkish. The way back is always easier.
You made that up.
You know me so well. Follow me.
How you doing? Hi. Listen, I don't suppose you think we could offer you a small bribe? Some money? Thank you very much, but how about if we offered you a couple of $100,000 to do it? How about yourself? Great. Coffee. I'll get some fruit. A little brandy. Wonderful.
How can you be cheerful, smelling coffee at a time like this?
A hopeless time.
No, there's always hope.
That's right, so cheer up.
And what do you suggest? More secret passageways?
It is a hopeless situation.
Oh, it's not hopeless. Not according to Dr. Alpert, it isn't.
That's right.
That's right. And you can never tell, maybe the bad guys will make a mistake. They do, Who knows?
Who knows what?
Well, see, I have this friend of mine who makes a habit of showing up whenever things get worse, so?
Really?
That's right.
Well, what does he do?
Well, that's what he does. He shows up whenever things get rotten.
Well, then where is he?
Well, he's coming. I hope.
I'm afraid we've had it. It'll take days to cover this coast.
See? 2 days each way at the list.
All right, we got one chance left. We'll try potluck.
Okay?
It's an ancient Japanese trick. I learned it at the feet of a great old samurai warrior.
Make a salad. I'll make you a salad. A great salad. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Have you something in your little purse, a small bottle that'll hold about an ounce of fluid?
A perfume bottle.
Certainly. Empty it out.
What is my favorite perfume? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Great. That's fantastic. Oh, come in. Come in. I thought it would be nice if we were to spend our last few moments together. A little farewell toast.
Won't that be pleasant?
I think so.
Come in, please. Sit down. You know, I'm going to be sincerely sorry to see you go. Your company has been delightful, even instructive. But
all delightful things must come to an end.
We have an old saying in Turkish. Nothing happens unless it is predestined.
Yes, well, we have an old saying where I come from, too. Only the good things are predestined. The bad things take care of themselves.
Dr. Albert, you are fighting fate.
I'm afraid he's right. Listen, we have to do what's best for us, and that's it.
Oh, Raj, how can you say that?
No, listen, I mean, there's a fighting way to do things, and I'm just tired of fighting, that's all. I want to live.
You, sir, are a sensitive man. And a dangerous man. They are both qualities which I greatly admire. While we still have a bit of time left, one last drink that I may wish you well, all of you.
Where are you going?
Wherever the winds carry me, Europe. I don't know, it's hard to say.
Are the winds carrying them too?
They're devoted to me. I couldn't leave them here alone, not after all these years together.
You travel heavy.
I can afford to.
Certainly. Now listen. When are you leaving? Tomorrow?
No, today. As soon as you've departed. We're already packed.
This is good stuff.
I thought the occasion demanded it. It's the best we have to offer. And if you please, we don't have much time.
Well, listen, how about a toast for your men there? I mean, your boys. You know, they were so nice watching over us and everything.
Champagne for them.
It's a democratic toast.
It's a vintage wine.
They've been quite pleasant. It would be unfair to not include them.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, in my country, everybody drinks together on festive occasions. There are no distinctions.
Very well. No distinctions, if that's the way you want it.
No distinctions whatsoever.
Son.
Bevi, bevi. Champagne molto buono. Salute, eh?
Cossack. Ladies and gentlemen, to a pleasant, if not memorable voyage.
Salute.
Cossack.
Hey, what are you doing?
I've come to save you.
You can't, man. I got a boat coming. Get out of here.
But I've come to rescue you.
You can't rescue me now.
How come you always embarrass me when I'm rescuing you?
Open, please. Dr. De Pierrefou. Dr. Stefanello. Dr. Albert. Dr. Smithfield.
Open, please.
that time, Mr. Monk.
That's right.
Time to go home.
I hope so.
What happened to you?
You were the one that was supposed to drop the grains of rice or blaze trees or something. You didn't do anything.
Didn't need it, Herman. It all worked with 2 cups of boiled vinegar, a dash of brandy, and a dash of water.
Knockout drops. That's right, isn't that what? Well, you didn't have to bother with that either. Because I have had the entire Mexican police force out looking for you. They're rimming this area, ready to do or die in your behalf.
Well, I couldn't wait around for no rimming.
No, you've always gone for yourself.
That's right.
What other kind of trouble you can get yourself into?
Well, I got a little lady.
Isn't that right? Okay, now I knew the minute I let you out of my sight that you would be going for yourself.
That's right. Major Lambert? Dr. Smithfield.
No.
No, what? Hey. That's better.
That's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I believe in doing that. Each of us, no matter what small corner, should leave his mark. R.A. A.S. We were here.
Draw hard around it.
We had a little adventure together, but I really don't know you.
Yes, you do. Like wheat.
You don't care anything about wheat.
Mm-hmm. I think it's yummy.
What kind of wheat do you think is yummy?
Canadian wheat.
You don't know the first thing about Canadian wheat.
I know it makes good bagels.
Hey! You guys get out of here. Having my command.
As you leave, send in 7 of my most beautiful dancing girls.
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস? পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না। রাবেয়া, রাবেয়া,
খুলতেছি।
ঘুমাইছো?
অনেকক্ষণ আগেই ঘুমাইছে।
বাজার
মা, এত বাজার কেন আনছো?
না, এত বাজার কই? ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ আসতেছে না, ওর জন্য খাওয়ান দরকার আছে না?
রাক্ষসের মতো খাইবো তো সবাই, এত বাজার করে লইছো।
আরে না, রাক্ষসের কিছু নেই। যাও বাজারটা রাখো। আমি চিন্তা করছি কি, ধার কর্জ করে হইলেও টাকা পয়সা জমায়া একটা সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো।
মোটরসাইকেল কেন?
আরে ভাড়ায় গাড়ি চালায় খুব একটা লাভ হয় না, এদিকে তেলের দাম বাড়তি, তারপরে যে চাকরিটা করি সেখানে তো টাকা পয়সা খুব বেশি দেয় না। ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, আমি যদি এই চাকরিটা ছাইরা যদি বাইক রাইড সারাদিন করি তখন কিছু টাকা আসবো, ভালো হইব না?
দেখো যত যাই কও, চাকরির কিন্তু একটা নিশ্চিত ইনকাম আছে, সেটা কমই হোক। চাকরিটা ছেড়ে দিয়ে কি ঠিক হইব?
তাও ঠিক, কিন্তু এই যে ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, একটু নতুন করে চিন্তা করতে হবে না? টাকা পয়সা লাগবে তো।
জানি না, সেটা করো ভাই, চিন্তা কইরো।
আচ্ছা তুমি অত চিন্তা করো না, এটা তো এখনই কিনতেছি না, টাকা জমাতেও তো একটা সময় লাগবে, তাও ধরো 6-7 মাস তো লাগবেই। তারপরে রফিকরে কইছি যে যখন মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো তখন কিছু টাকা ধার দিতে, ও রাজি হয়েছে, মিলাজুলা একটা কিছু হইব। আচ্ছা বাদ দাও, এই
শাড়ি? শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
পছন্দ হয়েছে তো? আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস, পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না।
শরীরটা ভালো লাগতেছে না।
বেশি খারাপ লাগতেছে?
আরেকদিন পরে দেখা।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তাহলে খাবার দে। ও কি খাইছে? কি রে বাপ, আরে কি মশা রে।
Hai trăm láp Nguyên Perfect Island à? Giống em chợ sự nghỉ cái chứ cho ngay cái có tài không 210 láp 42 tỷ 2 triệu một lần có chờ nhầm ôi không còn 100 để bớt 6 15 cái lại sửa bên chỉ linh ấy bay một chỉ linh điên chương 8 này làm chi một cây đai máu nữa sử dụng 5 cái giáp máu à đây hả một bên anh không muốn như em nghĩ khỏe đấy nhưng mà xếp sai bên khác bạn xếp bên là thắng khỏe đấy chị ạ đúng rồi 2 bạn nữa chuẩn bị cái này 33 triệu start rồi tiền cả ấy chứ ngon vừa lên 8 mất và 8 điểm gì có ra xét này không muốn đâu cái này chọn hơn đấy ra xin ra rồi ngon này tôi xếp tiền lên 30 tiền nữa nhanh không cái là xong giao chim rồi đủ tiền còn cái thằng nhảy đá gì đó quên sao được nó lại bao nhiêu đang ngoài mắt ngoài thầm trong mắt rồi có nguy không anh em tôi để cái nguy sao mà lắm mắt người tôi sao về xuống rồi lắp con sinh ra và xong là 57 nghìn sinh viên cái đấy ăn rồi còn bà sinh viên cũng xanh rồi quỷ à tôi thua thằng chị ai cái đánh hay đấy
মজা হয়েছে
অসাধারণ হয়েছে এই এমএন কি করে
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
থাক আম্মা জান থাক, আমি তো পারতাছি।
সমস্যা না, আপনার বাসার সামনে না, আমি আগা দিতেছি, চলেন।
তুমি কে মা? আমি তো চিন্তা পারতেছি না কোনখানে বাসা।
আমার সামনের মহল্লা বাসা। আমার নাম লাইলি।
ও লাইলি, তুমি কি আমার চিনো?
জি না খালাম্মা, আসলে আপনি তো আমার মায়ের বয়সী, বুঝছেন না? তা আমার মা যদি এরকম বাজারে ব্যাগ টানতো আমি তো দিতাম না, আমি লয়ে নিতাম।
ও আচ্ছা।
তো খালাম্মা আপনার কোনো পোলা মায়া নাই?
আছে তো, আমার একমাত্র পোলা আছে।
তো চ্যাংরা পোলা থাকতে আপনারা বাজারে যেতে হয় গেলা?
তুমি যে কি কও, তুমি কিন্তু খুব ভালো কথা কইছো। আমি আসলে বাসায় এইদিকে তো মাঝে মাঝে নিজে হাট বাজার করি। তা আম্মা জান, তুমি কেমনে জানলা আমার পোলা চ্যাংরা?
ও, আপনার বয়স দেখে আন্দাজ করছি আর কি, আপনার পোলা চ্যাংরাই হবো। এইটা আপনার বাচ্চা?
হ্যাঁ, এই যে আইসা পড়ছে, আমার বাসা আইসা পড়ছে। যাও, তুমি এত কষ্ট করছো, একটু চা পানি খিলাও।
না না, আজকে না, খালাম আরেকদিন আসুন।
আচ্ছা,
আপনি নিশ্চয়ই কষ্ট পাইছেন তাই না? কষ্ট পাইলে মানে আপনি কইছেন আমারে, আমি যদি না যাই তাহলে তো খারাপ দেখে। তো আজকেই যাই তাহলে,
চলো। আচ্ছা ম্যাডাম,
বাহ,
কি আম্মা জান?
আপনার বাসা খালামা খুব সুন্দর, আপনার বাসা।
ও, আমি তো ভাবতেছিলাম তুমি আমার ছেলের কথা কইতেছো। মাশাআল্লাহ, আমার ছেলে সুন্দর আছে না?
আছে আর কি, ওই আছে।
আচ্ছা আম্মা জান, তুমি কি খাইবা? তোমার কি পছন্দ?
আপনার পোলাই কি পছন্দ করে?
ও তো যা পায় তাই খায়।
যা পায় তাই খায়, তার অবশ্য দেখে বুঝে যায়।
কিছু কইতেছো?
না খালাম্মা, কিছু কইতেছি না, মানে কইতে চাইছি যে সবার তো একটা প্রিয় খাদ্য থাকে, তারটা কি?
হ্যাঁ আছে তো, গরুর গোশত। গরুর গোশত পাইলে তো মাথায় ঠিক থাকে না, খুবই পছন্দের।
আচ্ছা কইতেছেন, আমারও গরুর গোশত খুব পছন্দ।
ঠিক আছে আম্মা জান, তুমি বসো, গরুর গোশতে রান্না করবো, দুপুরে সাথে মিলে একসাথে খামু।
আরে আমি এখানে একা একা বসে কি করবো খালাম্মা, আমি যাই আপনারে সাহায্য করি একটু।
মাশাআল্লাহ, কি লক্ষ্মী মাইয়া। আসো আসো।
মা, মাংস যা হয়েছে না,
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই, এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই, তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
কি কইতাছস? একটু কি কইলি অসাধারণ, এখন কইতাছস ফালতু। মাথা গেছে নাকি?
খালাম্মা, আমার মনে হয় গরমে মাথা গিলু গইলা গেছে গা।
এই মেয়ে, তোমার সাহস তো কম না, তুমি এনে কেন আসছো?
খালাম্মা আপনার সামনে আমার ধমকাইতেছে।
ওই, তুই ওরে ধমকাস কেলা? হ্যাঁ, ও আইছে তো কি হইছে? তোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে? ও জানোস না আজকে আমার এই রান্না বান্না কত সাহায্য করছে?
জানতে চাই না, ওরা এখনই বাড়ি থেকে বাইরে যেতে বলো।
কি কইতাছস? এত কিছু কষ্ট করে রান্না করে মাইটা না খাইয়ে চলে যাবো?
ও যদি এখান থেকে না যায়, আমি বাইরে যাবো এখন।
খালাম্মা, তোর মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে গা। আমি বরং আজকে যাই, আপনি থাকেন খান, আমি আরেকদিন এসে খামুনি।
আমার জান, তুই এটা কি করলি? মা এটা খালি মুখে বিদায় দিলি?
তুমি ওরে চিনো না আম্মা, খুব ডেঞ্জারাস।
আমার চিনার দরকার নেই, তুই বেশি করে খা।
তোর খামুই না।
Rồi, bye bye. Nhà đi đâu qua? Rồi, phải đùa của ba kiếm tiền 36 thì kiếm 80 triệu. 80 triệu. 8 ngày nghỉ lễ quay 10 lần vào chương trình sinh hoạt kia. Của đời sinh cũng căng đấy chứ. Của 37 ca lợi dụng đấy. Ui, thua. Tận đại. Xong rồi bay 36 bờ cái bước lại nha. Đó không perfect chưa buồn đấy. Đó đi đây phút rồi. Chít này mua xong đấu à. Động rất là mở trung tâm rồi 2 lần có tới gia đình, 3 lần có tới gia đình, 4 lần 5 lần 22 đúng tiền sắp được nước màu này 39 tỷ năng lượng giống hải ở đây ạ theo 1 tỷ năng lượng giống nhỉ. Cái gì chỉ cần nói nha. Tỷ năng lượng mà nó lên nhiều lượng vãi. Cái kiếm uy lực. Ui bia hút hút
ইসরায়েলি আগ্রাসন বহু মায়ের বুক খালি করেছে। রেহাই পায়নি সদ্যজাত শিশুও। চলমান সহিংসতায় প্রায় অর্ধশত শিশুর ঠিকানা হয়েছে কবর। হাসপাতালগুলোর দৃশ্য আরো মর্মান্তিক। মৃত্যুর মিছিল দীর্ঘ হতে থাকায় স্বজনহারাদের আহাজারিতে ভারী হয়ে উঠেছে বাতাস। আর আহতদের মধ্যে মৃত্যুর সঙ্গে লড়াই করছেন যারা, তাদের আর
কি বেরহম নির্লজ্জ বেহায়া জালেমগুলো হাসপাতাল পর্যন্ত রেহাই দিচ্ছে না।
কিছুই করার নাই গো কাকা।
কিচ্ছু করার নাই?
কি আর করার থাকবো কন? দুর্বলের মায়ের খাওয়াটাই নিয়তি। দুর্বলের পাশে কেউ থাকে না গো কাকা।
হ্যাঁ ফজলে মিয়া, ভালোই বলছো তুমি। দেখো না সারা বিশ্ব কেমন একদম চুপচাপ নিশ্চুপ হয়ে আছে।
সবই সার্থক কাকা, যে যার ধান্দায় আছে।
9, 10, 11, 12 মোট 12টা আছে না?
বিকালের মধ্যে পাবো তো?
সন্ধ্যার দিকে আসেন,
লেট করেন না কিন্তু।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, লেট হইব না।
নতুন নাকি?
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
হ্যাঁ নতুন, কয়দিন ধরে আসছে। নাও সন্ধ্যার মধ্যে ভালো করে করে রাখো।
হ্যাঁ তাড়াতাড়ি আসো, বসে আছে তোমার জন্য।
আইতেছি। কি রে বাপ, খিদা লাগলে খায়া ফেলবি, আমার লাগে বয়া থাকবি না।
কত কথা শুনে। দেখি তোমার প্লেটটা দাও।
শেষ। আরে ডিম ভাজি রে। তুমি নিলে না?
আমি পরে খাবো।
পরে আর কি খাবা?
আমি সবজি দিয়ে খাবো না, আমি ডিম দিয়ে খাবো।
কেন বাপ, সবজি খাবি না কেন? সবজি না খাইলে বড় হবি না, বুদ্ধি হইব না।
হ্যাঁ কর, মুখ খুলে না দেখছো? আর স্কুলে ভর্তি করাই দেওয়া দরকার না?
হ্যাঁ, দেওয়া তো দরকার। তো মাত্র ঢাকা শহরে এলাম, স্কুলে ভর্তি করালে তো একটু টাকা পয়সা খরচ হবো, টাকা পয়সা জোগাড় যন্ত্র করতে হবে না?
সামনে একটা স্কুল আছে, আমি গেছিলাম, আমার মনে হলো যে ওখানে খুব একটা খরচপাতি লাগবো না, ভর্তি করাই দিই। আরে
ঠিকঠাক মতো খোঁজ নিছো? মানে ভালোইব?
ভালোই তো মনে হইলো।
দেখো, তুমি যেটা ভালো মনে করো।
সারাদিন তো টোটো করে ঘুরে বেড়ায়, কই কই যায়, কাগো লগে মিশে, কিছুই তো জানি না, আর এখানে তো কারো চিনিও না।
কি রে বাপ, ঢাকা শহরে এসেই দেখি বন্ধু পাতায় ফেলছিস। তা একটু পড়াশোনা করতে হইব না? হ্যাঁ, করতে হইব তো। এই যে তোর পুরান স্কুলের যে বইগুলো আছে, ওইগুলো নিয়েও তো একটু বসতে পারস না?
জিগাও তো পড়ে কিনা?
আমি পড়ি তো।
আবার মিথ্যে কথা খাবো তুমি।
থাক, তুই এখন খা, আজকে আমি তোরে নিয়ে পড়তে পাবো, ঠিক আছে?
হা কর, মুখটা খুলে না, হা কর। বাহ, পানি নিয়ে আসতে।
এটা হইতেছে কাজের আনন্দ, নবকৃষ্ণ ভট্টাচার্য। মৌমাছি মৌমাছি কোথায় যাও নাচি নাচি, দাঁড়াও না একবার ভাই। কি রে, এখনই ঘুমাস কেন? একটু পর। ওই ফুল ফোটে বনে, যায় মধু আহরণে, দাঁড়াবার সময় তো নাই। এত হাই তুলতেছিস কেন?
বাকিটা কালকে পড়ি।
কালকে পড়বি?
পড়তে বলেই ঘুমাহে না?
আমি অনেক পড়ছি।
আবার
কই দে, পেন্সিল দে, আমি তোর এই শব্দ অর্থগুলো লিখে দেই, এগুলা মুখস্থ করবি।
তুমি দোকানে যাইবা না?
যাবো তো, আর একটু এগুলা দেখা দিয়ে যাই, এগুলা তোর বাসার কাজ, ঠিক আছে? এগুলো মুখস্থ করবি। যে আহরণ মানে হইতেছে সংগ্রহ করা। আহরণ মানে কি?
সংগ্রহ করা।
সংগ্রহ করা। তারপরে হইছে
Được. Khổng lồ, một khổng lồ cái gì đấy? Mở ruồn. Cảnh vệ. Thần dương, hai thần dương vật ở nhau. Hai khổng lồ. À không. Cảnh vệ sư nha rồi xong. Nhà tranh bài của tớ làm ơn đấy. Đâu đấy? Mày khỏe đấy nhở? Cứ chơi chứ. 14 nhanh nhẹn. Bớt 4 rồi à, 1.2 à? Dương ơi, đây chuyển chuột tội. Thú tượng với cả giáp máu ánh sáng thì cái nào ánh sáng ngon hơn? Đây mà. Bình gì? 200 lát về không thật này. À 51 này. 200 lát một cái. Được 200 lát. À không nhả nhớ rồi. Chạm tay rồi. 19. Nhớ là được 190 mà. 200 lát của thầy ơi. Bớt em đủ 80 củ bớt lần nữa ăn đét vậy. Rồi tao rửa từ lửa ấy. Xong rồi tao mới cút về bên kia. Rửa đến 5 ấy, xong rồi mình cút về bên kia. Được. Bình chia lên nhà đã chia ra bình rồi. Xong lên 9, nhà chia xong rồi lên 9. Xong rồi lên 9 thì nhận được xét và là bình. Full form. Rồi form này có nhắc được cái gì đâu. What chứ sao không? Nhận được hắc ám kìa. Nhận được tử thần hắc ám chỉ có June thôi. Rồi anh sẽ bay một chỗ ác quỷ nhỉ. Mèo 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 không vậy ăn quay xóa được à đâu đâu ấy à 53 của thêm mấy lát nữa nhiều record lại 200
টিকটক কুইন হইতে যা যা লাগে মানে নাচ গান অভিনয় আর শাবনূর মৌসুমীকে হারায় দেওয়ার মতো এইসব যা কিছু সবই মালার আছে অথচ আসল জিনিসটাই নাই একটা ভালো স্মার্টফোন আমি আমার জীবন দিয়ে ভালোবাসি মালাকে মালা তার জীবন দিয়ে ভালোবাসে টিকটককে অবশ্য টিকটককে মালার ভালো না বাইসাও উপায় নাই টিকটক কুইন হইতে যা যা লাগে মানে নাচ গান অভিনয় আর শাবনূর মৌসুমীকে হারায় দেওয়ার মতো এইসব যা কিছু সবই মালার আছে অথচ আসল জিনিসটাই নাই একটা ভালো স্মার্টফোন ফলে আমাদের দুজনের একসাথে দেখা একটাই স্বপ্ন একইভাবে ভাঙা যায় মাঝে মাঝে কাজের মধ্যে আনন্দ খুঁজে নিতে আমি হয়ে যাই বলিউডের সালমান খান কিংবা ঢালিউডের ডিপজল চৌধুরী এই চুরি কইরা অন্যের জীবনযাপন করার সবচেয়ে মজার অভিজ্ঞতাটা হইল এক পুলিশের পোশাক পইরা চোর থেকে পুলিশ বনে যাওয়া যায় আর নিজেকে নিজে এই বইলা সান্ত্বনা দেওয়া যায় বাবু সারা জীবন এই সূত্রটা না ভুলিস মানুষ মাত্রই কখনো চোর কখনো বাসে পুলিশ হ্যালো ইন্সপেক্টর নাজিমুদ্দৌলা বলছি মালা শোনো 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 আমি ধরছি বলো আমার পকেটে 20 টাকাও নাই অথচ আমি মালার জন্য মোবাইল পছন্দ করি মোবাইল মার্কেট ঘুইরা ঘুরে যদিও জানি না মোবাইল কেনার টাকাটা কই থেকে আসবে এইরকম দুঃখে কবিরা নীরব হয়ে যায়, আর আমার হয় উল্টা। আমি মনে মনে বলি, হায় রে মালা, তোকে দেখলেই কমে যায় হৃদয়ের জ্বালা। অপেক্ষায় আছি তোমাকে করব এমন কাবু, প্রেমে পাগল হয়ে সারাদিন শুধু ডাকবা বাবু বাবু বাবু।
Phim mới xoay màn hình mà cần gì đâu, cần gì cho đâu. Về phim mới xoay được màn hình mà, nó chỉ cần xoay góc màn hình thôi. Mà vừa di chuyển vừa xoay góc màn hình nhá, gì sẽ một công đôi việc. 3 tiếng là 120 của mình. Nổi không? Nổi. Nổi. Chưa tài đâu. Rồi quay. Mới đầu là sao anh hồi đầu tiên anh làm có mỗi mình anh làm, biết anh bảo là anh quay bao nhiêu tiếng một ngày không? Hồi đấy là anh không đi học mấy. Thời tháng 10 anh quay 20 tiếng một ngày thì gì anh quay được 2 tiếng. Quay được mắc là 5 tiếng rồi, nhiều nhất là đấy, nhiều nhất là 5 tiếng một ngày lúc quay được. Hai trận à? Được cái nhỉ? Quỷ đấy. Được à? Cái trước của anh treo cái game mà có hiện chữ auto file to đủ trên màn hình cơ, bọn anh treo cái đấy thì bọn anh còn bán gì cơ. Sao bây giờ nó không bảo gì, sao bây giờ nó bắt đầu giả trứng ấy, tôi hiểu. Thấy quay tiếng như vậy thì sang cái đấy nghỉ tí, ngồi tí một tiếng nữa xong rồi đi tắm đi mình. Chết rồi, Dương này thôi đéo số của tao này thì tao đứng lại tao lấy. Anh chưa tập chân tuần đầu, anh chưa tập chân giờ ảo ấy. Anh tập lại bài kiểu tập lại cho quen máy của vai ngực tay ấy, lưng ấy. Chưa làm sao chưa quen, chưa tập lấy cái chân béo như lợn, chân toàn mỡ mà chuồn đấy, chân toàn mỡ. Cái thằng Hiếu Khôi nó cứ tập mỗi bài một tí ấy. Thì khó chịu vãi. Cái gì? Chưa trôn mà. Này Hiếu. Này Hiếu trôn đúng không? Này thôi không, này tí bèo à? Yes. Cái gì vậy? Sao anh làm người này? Về em ơi. Anh quay 6 tiếng rồi, giờ quay thêm 7 này, 1 tiếng đã 8 tiếng bình, cũng 8 tiếng. Mình đồng anh dậy từ sáng, sáng anh quay Vũ lúc nào cũng là trưa mới vào mà. Xong rồi Hồng Tuấn biết gì không? Anh bảo là thằng Tuấn lúc chiều lúc mà Vũ đi nghỉ rồi ấy, Hồng Tuấn bảo là lúc mà Vũ xem phim, Tuấn bảo là mai các bố có dậy quay sáng không, nó vào. Bảo là tao thì tầm 9 giờ quay rồi, nó bảo 9 giờ. Còn là Vũ thì lúc nào cũng tầm trưa nó ăn xong nó mới vào. Thế là Tuấn bảo là không được rồi, tối phải dục tôi. Anh bảo phải chứ. Thấy chưa? Định dục Vũ dậy sáng mà. Cho bố. Khác mà, mới đầu là chỉ có 50 tiếng, tháng này đâu, tháng sau anh nhận lương xong và anh mới làm tiếp cơ. Tiên nó dục 50 tiếng nữa trước ngày 15, trước ngày nhận lương luôn. Xong không phải trước ngày 15 luôn Vũ ơi. Nó trước tuần sau là đấy, là tương tế đấy, không phải là trước ngày 15 nó bìm đấy. Nó nói thêm với mình thôi. Nhưng bảo là tuần sau, đến tuần sau là phải tương đấy, là cần có tương đấy nhỉ? Phải. Lúc mà Đó, thằng Cương còn làm được 10 tiếng, 11 tiếng 400.000 kìa. Đó. Có bao nhiêu cố rồi. Yes. Vũ còn bao nhiêu? 30 á? Vũ còn 30 hả Vũ? Ok thầy ơi. Anh không gây bao nhiêu. Bởi mai chủ nhật, mai thực sự một ngày quay ác quỷ ấy. Chuẩn không? Thực sự là vẽ không giống thật đâu. Ồ, anh mà đi anh cũng thế Vũ, anh mang ngay đồ ăn ở nhà đi. Đéo đến đây ăn được đéo. Tao đến đây tao ăn rồi, trước đến đấy nhà tao đi ăn này, đéo có gì lẩu hải sản trong Nhật. Đéo quen vị nhà lắm. Mà anh nhà anh ông già anh còn dẫn anh vào trong chợ ăn cơm như cơm sinh viên cơ, nếu mày hiểu. Ông già anh còn dẫn anh vào chợ đấy ăn cơm như cơm sinh viên cơ. Đúng quen vị mà. Mẹ đi ở tính sau. Xong rồi có một nhà nhá, 2 nhà bán cơm như thế giống nhau ở cạnh nhau luôn, một nhà. Lại giống cái thằng đang bài trường tao à? Giống cái thằng bảo là các bạn chép bài được điểm cao hơn các bạn được học các kiểu à? Lại giống cái thằng đấy à? Quỷ đang chịu là. Bà ra tút đợi tôi ra trường à? Phải không? Mày phải theo dõi những người dùng phao chứ hả cái thằng ngu. Mày phải theo dõi cái thằng không dùng phao chứ, cái thằng ngu này. Mấy thằng dùng phao chắc gì điểm cao. Mày phải học, phải hơn chúng nó chứ. Chắc cái đấy đồ bóng cay đéo rồi, cái bọn đấy lại đéo rồi. Chưa thằng bóng cay lên đăng bài bức xúc, mình thích bức xúc không? Bức xúc rồi cút rồi. Vũ comment cho tao là bức xúc thì cút sang trường khác học. Bảo đấy. Chỉ gì qua của nó mà quỷ lợn đi. Nhờ cái môn cuối đã áp điểm lên nào quân vũ à? Cái môn cuối tự luận đi đã áp điểm lên với về quân sự đổi tóc màu hồng ngọc, tôi là đổi tóc như boy phố ấy. Quân vũ nhưng quân để tóc như boy phố ấy Vũ. Chuẩn không? Xe pháp loại cương nó ghi của tao ép ở đây ở trong khi tao thi lại xe rồi. Cái gì ép tao? Thành với khách hàng đeo áp à? Quản trị marketing B. Út, 2 tỏi lời bay quá thôi, nhặt mũ ngồi luôn chứ không. Lời bay quá. Làm chi? Mày làm gì? Nếu mà tầm 15 ngày 15 á. Ngày 15 mà ngày thứ 2 à? Không được rồi. Thứ 3 anh đi học. Quả đấy em mà về vào thứ 6 thì anh có 3 ngày để về thì còn về được bên trên England đấy. Thứ 6 trong cái tuần đấy, hoặc là thứ 6 trước tuần đấy về 12. Nhưng mà mình phải viết mày em, mình phải viết mày à. Đéo biết Đều không biết. Được nha. Mình cho anh không? Dạ. Sang ấy cho cháu xin với. Mình chỉ lính ấy, xong mà mang lên anh ăn hộ mình. Gọi là chỉ cho à, có phải lời nhắc nhở không? Biết rồi. Anh trơn thế. Đó, dì anh cũng hay cho anh đồ ăn mà, dì út đây. Nhà anh lợn nhà dì anh hai củ 200 à? Nhà anh dì anh 200 à? Vâng biết là có cứ là sự gì cũng biết được độ khó mà. Đó, chả thế. Không phải là hên mà là chắc chắn. Chắc chắn em ơi, không bao giờ là có thể là chắc chắn. Được không bà ơi? Mà cái machine là như nào? Anh không hiểu cái machine này. Yes.